Part 1. Welcome to Part 1 in this 5-part audio series on living with diabetes. When someone you know or love, or even yourself, is diagnosed with diabetes, it can be traumatic. There are also many complications and extra health concerns that come with this illness. That's why it's important to know the basics of diabetes so you can make any necessary adjustments to your daily routine and your life to lessen or avoid complications. Even though diabetes has been around for a long time, there are still many people who don't know much about this disease. And if you are living with diabetes, it's important to know how to properly manage your condition and minimize the complications that may arise. However, even though this is something that shouldn't be taken lightly, it isn't a death sentence. There are things you can do to help yourself, and with the right discipline, you can still lead a normal life. First of all, you need to know what diabetes actually is. Diabetes is a condition in which the body either doesn't make enough insulin or doesn't use the insulin the correct way. Insulin is the substance in our bodies that's responsible for converting blood sugar or glucose into energy. So the short explanation is that when diabetes is present, sugar builds up in the blood. There are 2 types of diabetes. These are appropriately named Type 1 and Type 2 diabetes. Type 1 means that your body produces very little or even no insulin. And Type 2 diabetes is indicative that your body isn't using the insulin properly. Most adults with diabetes have Type 2 diabetes. Unfortunately, diabetes can be the cause of many health problems. So, besides managing your diabetes, it's paramount that you are aware of and be on the lookout for the complications brought upon by diabetes, which are blindness, kidney damage, nerve damage, and a high risk of heart disease. The management of your blood sugar levels should be your main concern when you're treating your diabetes. In order to prevent the complications, your blood sugar shouldn't be too high or too low. Many times, this can be achieved through a healthy diet and exercise. It's important you change these habits and watch your weight. For some people, this may mean a drastic change to their lifestyle. It's also important that you consult your doctor about your condition in order to fully understand the disease and to have more knowledge on how to treat it. The doctor will tell you about the foods you need to eat and how much exercise you need to have each week. He will also tell you which types of foods to avoid. The general rule of thumb for diabetics is a low-fat, low-salt, low-sugar, low-carbohydrates, and high-fiber diet. Snacking between meals is also recommended in order to regulate blood sugar levels in the body. Regularly checking your blood glucose levels several times each day is an important factor in controlling blood sugar levels. You will need to have a glucose meter in order for you to do so. In some cases, diet and exercise alone are not enough in order to regulate blood sugar levels. If that is the case, the doctor will talk to you about other treatments for diabetes, such as medicine and insulin. These are the basics of proper management of diabetes. Living with diabetes can be a challenge at first, but with discipline and over time, you will become accustomed to your new lifestyle in order to continue living a healthy, normal, and full life. Watch your inbox for Part 2 in this 5-part audio series on living with diabetes.